Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express. Vic Dibitetto here. So I couldn't sleep last night, and at 2 o'clock this morning, this is what was going through my head. Now, I realize that there are some things in sports that are just completely fucked up. They just are. Here's what was going through my pea brain last night while Lucy was snoring. First of all, golf is a hard sport. It just is. I mean, if you ever tried to play it, it looks really easy, but it's not. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on in golf. I think it's the fact that the ball does not move, to be honest with you. It fucks with your head. And I noticed that in baseball, everyone, from the time they are a kid until they are a senior citizen, has a pretty decent swing. You know, I mean, anybody can pick up a bat and look okay. But in golf, you ever see some of the swings on a public golf course? Holy fuck. It's like Joe Cocker did acid and then dislocated both arms and then had a seizure all at the same time. Anyway, here's the rule in golf that I despise. If a guy on the PGA Tour hits a tee shot into the fairway and it lands in a divot, he has to hit it from the divot. Bullshit. You should never be penalized when you hit a good drive and it lands in the fairway. Just let the fucking guy lift it and place it right next to the divot on the grass. I mean, wow, Jesus, golf is hard enough, for Christ's sakes. Anyway, next, baseball. I love baseball. Anyway, if you hit a home run and you miss a base while running around the bases, you can be called out. You know what I say to that? Fuck that noise in its dirty little ass. If you hit a home run, you should be able to walk back to the dugout if you want, for Christ's sakes. You know, the home run trot is just icing on the cake. The guy gets to respectfully run around the bases, but it's all a formality. He doesn't need to touch anything. How stupid is this? Have you ever seen a game-winning home run? And the ump stands there like a fucking mameluke waiting for the hitter to round the bases to touch home plate? I mean, come on. The ball was just hit over the fucking fence, 400 and something feet. There is no play anymore. The ball is dead at that point. Put the run on the fucking scoreboard, go sit down, and shut up with this fucking base-touching bullshit. Okay. I'm okay. You okay? Good. Anyway, so this one drives me completely insane. In football, when a team is down by 8 points, the announcer says, well, it's a one-score game now. No, it isn't. It's still a two-score game. Last time I checked, they don't give you the two-point conversion or even the extra point attempt. Bullshit. You got to line up and go for those points, too. Those are scores, too. So the only time it's a one-score game is when you're down by 6 points or less. I mean, last time I checked, when you're down by 8, you have to score twice. The touchdown and the two-point conversion. Just please. Stop saying an 8-point score is a one-score game, you fucking dicknecks. Okay, lastly, this one is just really personal. The bottom line is that I will never forgive George Steinbrenner for knocking down Yankee Stadium, ever. Boston still has Fenway. Chicago still has Wrigley. Replacing Yankee Stadium was the single biggest crime in the history of all sports. You want a new stadium? Fine. Build one across the street. Use Yankee Stadium for special games and when the Yankees play in the postseason. Wouldn't that be cool? Imagine if World Series games were held in Yankee Stadium and when the Yankees make the World Series and you can allow the fans to walk around in it and on the field when it isn't in regular use like it was a sports museum. Let some colleges or high schools play a special game in it once in a while. Look, I don't want to hear any bullshit about this. Yankee Stadium should have never been taken down, ever. It was murder. And I will despise George Steinbrenner forever for doing that. He fucking painted over the Mona Lisa so he could draw a picture of a stick figure with crayons. Fuck him, too. And that's that. Tomorrow, I'll let you know what I'm thinking about if I can't sleep tonight.